Alright, so I thought I'd share another story with you guys tonight because for some reason it came back into my mind. It happened like a month ago, so you might have heard it from someone else already. I'm not exactly sure because I haven't been keeping up to date with what other people on YouTube have been doing. And basically it's a story that will make you think different about public transportation forever, because when I heard this story I was like, wow, I'm happy I never, rode on a bus, because I don't think I'm going to now. Well, I have, like a school bus and stuff, but the people who are on that kind of bus. I'm talking about like a Greyhound bus, and yeah, I'll just jump right in. No, you know what I won't. Sometimes, you might hear, someone's on a train or something, and they get harassed by a bum or something, and, they come out, fine, nothing's wrong with them. But, in this story, it's not exactly the same thing. So, there's a bus, it's a Greyhound bus, going from one point to another, somewhere in Canada, because, I hear that's what buses do. They go from one point to another, because, I'd never been on one. But yeah, so it was going from one non-specific location to another. And there are two people on the bus. Well, there aren't two people on the bus. We're just going to pay attention to these two people, because these are the two people that matter. Don't worry, it's not like a bomb or anything. I think it's worse than a bomb. One's sleeping, the other one is psychotic, yeah. So pulls out a knife, stabs the guy 3 times in the neck, whole bus clears, continues to stab him 80 more times in the neck, decapitates his head, and then picks it up and walks around with it. During the time which he is doing this, the bus driver locks down the bus, and they call the police. The police get there 10 minutes later. He does some cannibal thing on the body. Throws the head around or something. I will link you this story because it is true. It's horrible, and it is true. So you guys know I'm not just making this shit up. And police finally get into the bus, and they arrest the guy. So, in span of maybe 3 to 5 minutes of me reading that article, I've decided that I no longer want to travel on buses. Unless it's like with the school or with people I know. And if I have to, I won't fall asleep. Because, that was the main problem. The guy fell asleep, and, he didn't know the guy was sitting next to him, and, who knows who travels on buses these days. So basically, yeah, I think that's the story. And that's what I'll leave it at. So hopefully you guys take something from the story. I'm not saying don't go on buses, because, that's like a 1 in a bazillion thing. Just don't go to sleep on buses, Feel secure. Alright, and with that horrible story, I will see you guys in maybe a week, maybe half a week. Depends on how much work I have.